Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Brian and today I'm bringing you guys a video on 5 tips on how to go ahead and pass your DMV written exam, also known as your permit exam. Now, keep in mind that you have to pass this exam in order to move on to your driver's test. So here are going to be my 5 tips on how to go ahead and pass your permit test, and this is part 1 of a 2-part series of videos. The next part will be on how to pass your driver's test, which will be coming out on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. But let's move on for today's video. So the first step that I'm going to recommend is that you guys go to your local DMV, and even if you don't have an appointment or anything, I believe right near the entrance they should have a bunch of pamphlets and booklets and whatnot on the rules of the road and pretty much the driver handbook. So I recommend you go pick yourself up one of these, and yeah, that'll be my tip number 1. Tip number 2 would be to actually go ahead and read it. A lot of people just get this, or they just have it stored away, or they didn't read it at all, and then when it comes to take the test they don't know anything, and that's why they fail. So don't get overconfident. At least skim through the book. A lot of the information that's on here is about 75% on the actual test itself, so it's a really good idea to actually take some time apart, read it and reread it once over and over again, cover to cover if you can, until all the information is like in your mind, so when you go to the test you know what to expect and there are no surprises. Tip number 3 will be to actually go ahead, go online and take some practice tests. Now I recommend that you do practice tests just online, but when you actually go ahead and take the test to the DMV, don't take the test on the computer, because once you select an answer and you go to the next question, you cannot go back and change your answers. Therefore, if you got that wrong, you can't go back and change it. That's why I took it on paper, because you can go back and double check your answers, do questions if you feel like you got one wrong. So yeah, that's a tip on a tip. So yeah, take some practice tests online if you can. They're really helpful. They might not be the exact same questions that are going to be on the test itself, but it's a really good recommendation and it will prepare you for the test. Tip number 4 would be to actually the night before your examination day, get a good night's sleep, because it is very essential for your mind to get enough rest for you to relax, so that the next day you're not stressing out about not knowing the information and just worrying about failing. And my last tip, which is tip number 5, would be to actually be confident. The examination test, the written exam really isn't that hard. I passed it on my first try. I passed it by one more error and I would have failed, but I got it. It's all good. So be confident in yourself that you know the information, and you just gotta believe that everything will turn out right. If you go in with a positive attitude and a positive mindset, then the outcome is gonna be positive. And if you go in thinking negative wise, I don't know anything, why am I here, then you're obviously gonna fail. So there are my 5 tips on how to go ahead and pass your permit exam. Hope you guys liked this video. Again, like I said, second part on how to pass your driving exam is coming out this Saturday, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I know that I'll be doing a lot of videos inside, but it's really hot outside and I don't want to be sweating out there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please like and subscribe, and as always, hit the outro.